Are you struggling with debt and looking for legal ways to manage it? It's a daunting situation, no doubt about it. But the good news is there are avenues you can take to handle this, and they're all within the boundaries of the law. It's crucial to approach debt with a responsible mindset, understanding that it's not just a financial issue but a legal one as well. It's about not only freeing yourself from the grip of debt, but doing so in a way that respects your obligations and the rights of your creditors. It's about finding a balance that works for everyone. It's about taking control of your finances and your life. So let's dive into this journey with a positive mindset, knowing that each step we take is a step towards financial freedom. Here are 10 legal ways to manage or reduce debt. First off, consider budgeting and financial planning. Now, you might be thinking, what's the big deal about budgeting? Let's break it down. A budget is more than just a list of your income and expenses. It's a tool that helps you control your financial future. Imagine your money as a pie. Each slice represents an expense: rent, groceries, utilities, and yes, debt repayments. When you have a clear picture of where your money is going, you can start making informed decisions about which slices to trim and which to expand. So, how do you create a budget? Start by identifying your income sources. Next, list out your fixed expenses, bills that don't change much from month to month. Then track your variable expenses, like dining out or entertainment. The goal is to ensure your income covers all these expenses with a little left over for savings and emergencies. Now let's talk about financial planning. This is where you strategize on how to allocate funds towards your debt. Prioritize high-interest debts like credit cards over low-interest ones, such as student loans. The sooner you pay off high-interest debts, the less you'll pay in the long run. Remember, budgeting isn't about depriving yourself of all the good things in life. It's about understanding your financial situation and making smart choices. And when it comes to debt, those smart choices could lead to significant savings. A well-structured budget can be your first step towards financial freedom. The second option is debt consolidation. Now, what is debt consolidation? Imagine you're juggling several balls, each representing a different debt you owe. Debt consolidation is like replacing all those balls with one bigger ball. It's about merging all your debts into a single loan. You see, managing multiple debts can be like walking a tightrope. You're constantly balancing different payment dates, interest rates, and loan terms. With debt consolidation, you take out a new loan to pay off all your existing debts. This means you only have one monthly payment to worry about, and that can be a huge relief. But it's not just about convenience. Debt consolidation loans often have lower interest rates than your original debts. This means you could end up paying less in the long run. It's like getting a discount on your debts, and who wouldn't want that? Of course, debt consolidation isn't for everyone. It requires discipline to avoid falling back into the debt trap. Remember, you're not eliminating your debt, you're just restructuring it to make it more manageable. It's also important to shop around for the best consolidation loan. Look for one with a low interest rate, favorable repayment terms, and no hidden fees. So there you have it. Debt consolidation can simplify your payments and potentially reduce the overall interest paid. It's a viable option to consider when you're looking for ways to manage and reduce debt. Don't be afraid to negotiate with your creditors. You're not alone in this journey, and many creditors are willing to work with you rather than against you. Negotiating with creditors is often an overlooked strategy when it comes to managing debt. Yet, it's a viable option that can lead to more manageable repayment plans, reduced interest rates, or even a lesser amount owed if you're able to pay in a lump sum. Start by contacting your creditors directly. Open up a conversation about your current financial situation and express your commitment to paying off your debt. This shows them that you're taking responsibility and are proactive about finding a solution. Next, discuss your options. Perhaps you could arrange a payment plan that aligns with your current income. Or maybe they could consider reducing the interest rate, making it easier for you to chip away at the principal amount. In some cases, creditors may agree to a lump sum settlement. This means that they accept a one-time, fixed amount that is less than the full debt. While this option requires you to have access to a significant amount of money up front, it can significantly reduce your overall debt. However, remember that each creditor's policies and willingness to negotiate will vary. It's crucial to approach each conversation with patience, understanding, and a readiness to compromise. Remember, open communication with your creditors can open up new repayment possibilities. Your creditors might just be your unexpected partners in your journey towards financial freedom. consider seeking help from a reputable credit counseling agency. This is a particularly useful step if you're feeling overwhelmed by your financial situation and aren't sure where to start in tackling your debts. So, what exactly do credit counseling agencies do? They exist to offer advice and guidance to people struggling with debt. They can assist you in understanding the nature of your debt, help you to create a solid budget, and even negotiate with your creditors on your behalf. In many cases, they can provide you with options you might not have known were available to you. Let's break it down a bit further. When you approach a credit counseling agency, a certified credit counselor will review your financial situation. They'll help you understand where your money is going and identify areas where you could be saving. They'll also work with you to create a realistic budget that factors in your debt repayments. Furthermore, credit counselors can provide valuable insights on how to negotiate with your creditors. They might be able to help you secure a lower interest rate, or even arrange a debt repayment plan that suits your financial circumstance. Remember, it's crucial to ensure that any credit counseling agency you approach is reputable. Look for nonprofit organizations that have been accredited by national credit organizations. In conclusion, a good credit counseling agency can offer valuable guidance on managing your debts. Don't hesitate to reach out if you need help. After all, we could all use a little guidance sometimes. Debt management plans can be another feasible solution. A debt management plan, or DMP, is a strategic method to pay off your debts at a manageable pace. These plans are typically coordinated by credit counseling agencies, which act as a middleman between you and your creditors. Here's how it works. First, the agency will evaluate your financial situation, including your income, expenses, and outstanding debts. Then, they will develop a monthly payment plan that fits within your budget. This plan is then proposed to your creditors. The credit counseling agency will negotiate with your creditors to reduce or eliminate interest rates and fees associated with your debts. These negotiations can result in lower monthly payments, making your debt more manageable. Once the plan is agreed upon, you make one monthly payment to the credit counseling agency, which then distributes the funds to your creditors according to the agreed-upon plan. This consolidated payment method can help simplify your financial obligations and ensure your debts are paid on time. There are potential benefits to enrolling in a debt management plan. These benefits include lower interest rates, waived fees, a stop to collection calls, and the convenience of a single monthly payment. However, it's vital to remember that a debt management plan is not a quick fix. It requires discipline and commitment to stick with the plan, which can last for several years. Enrolling in a comprehensive debt management plan could help you regain control of your finances. As a last resort, filing for bankruptcy can provide relief from overwhelming debt. But what exactly is bankruptcy? It's a legal process that helps people who cannot repay their debts to creditors. It comes in two main forms, Chapter 7 and Chapter 13. Chapter 7, bankruptcy allows individuals to eliminate most of their unsecured debts, such as credit card bills or medical expenses. This process involves the liquidation of assets to repay debts. On the other hand, Chapter 13 bankruptcy allows individuals to create a plan to repay all or part of their debts over 3 to 5 years, without the need to liquidate assets. It's often a good option for those who have a regular income and can afford to make monthly payments. While bankruptcy can provide immediate relief, it's important to consider its long-term implications. It can significantly impact your credit score and remain on your credit report for up to 10 years. While bankruptcy can provide relief, it should be considered carefully due to its long-term financial implications. Selling assets might be an option to generate funds to pay off debts. This method involves taking stock of what you own and identifying items that you could sell. These could be non-essential possessions or property that you don't need or use. Think along the lines of a second car, jewelry, designer clothes, electronics, or even a second home. The sale of these items can bring in a substantial amount of money that can be directly used to reduce your debt. Remember, the goal here is to lighten your financial burden. It might be hard to part with some of these items, but consider the peace of mind you'll gain by reducing your debt. Try to view this as a temporary situation. Once you're back on your feet financially, you can start rebuilding. While it's not the easiest option, selling assets can provide much-needed funds for debt repayment. Consider ways to increase your income. This sentence might seem daunting at first, but there's a world of opportunities out there. Let's discuss some ways to maximize your earnings, which can be directed towards paying off your debt. One of the most straightforward options is taking on a part-time job. This could be anything from working at a local coffee shop to offering your skills on a freelance basis. Think about your talents and how you can monetize them. Are you a whiz at graphic design? Or perhaps you have a knack for teaching? Platforms like Upwork or Fiverr can connect you with clients who need your skills. Freelancing is not just for creatives either. If you're good with numbers, you could offer bookkeeping services. If you're multilingual, consider translation work. The beauty of freelancing is that it can often be done around your existing schedule and from the comfort of your own home. Another avenue to explore is the gig economy. Driving for Uber or delivering for DoorDash can provide a flexible source of additional income. You could also consider renting out a room on Airbnb or selling handmade products on Etsy. Remember, these are just a few examples. There are countless ways to increase your income. Start by evaluating your skills and availability, then research opportunities that align with these. By increasing your income, you can accelerate your debt repayment and move towards financial freedom faster. Increasing your income can provide extra funds for debt repayment. Be aware of the legal protections in place. Understanding the law can give you an extra layer of defense against aggressive creditors. One such law is the statute of limitations on debts. This law sets a time limit on how long creditors can sue you for unpaid debts. The length of the statute of limitations varies depending on the type of debt and the state you live in. For instance, in some states, the statute of limitations for credit card debt is as short as 3 years, while in others, it could be as long as 10 years. It's important to note that the clock starts ticking from the last activity on the account, such as the last payment made or the last time the debt was acknowledged. If a creditor tries to sue you for a debt after the statute of limitations has expired, you can use it as a defense in court. Remember, knowledge is power. Knowing your legal rights can provide you with additional defense against aggressive creditors. Finally, don't hesitate to seek professional advice. It's an essential step that can act as your compass in the complex world of debt management. You see, everyone's financial situation is as unique as they are. This uniqueness demands a personalized approach to debt management that only a professional can provide. Financial advisors, attorneys, or debt relief specialists have the expertise to evaluate your situation and suggest the most beneficial strategies tailored to your needs. They can help you understand the intricacies of debt consolidation, credit counseling, debt management plans, bankruptcy, and other possible paths to financial stability. These professionals also stay updated on the latest laws, regulations, and financial trends, ensuring that you're not only making the best decisions for today, but also setting the foundation for a secure financial future. So, whether you're deep in debt or just starting to feel the pinch, remember that professional assistance is just a call away. Professional advice can help you navigate the complex world of debt management. Remember, each individual's financial situation is unique. We've explored 10 legal ways to manage or reduce debt, ranging from budgeting and financial planning to debt consolidation, negotiation with creditors, and even bankruptcy as a last resort. We've highlighted the importance of seeking credit counseling, enrolling in a debt management plan, and understanding your legal protections. We've also discussed the potential benefits of selling non-essential assets and finding ways to increase your income to tackle debt. The key here is to be proactive, responsible, and legal in your approach. Your road to financial freedom may not be an easy journey, but it's certainly possible with the right strategies and support. Always remember, there are professionals out there, financial advisors, attorneys, or debt relief specialists who can help guide you based on your unique situation. Consider all your options and seek professional advice to find the most suitable solution for your circumstances.